This was awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey y'all, I'm testing out this video platform. It's like StreamYard and Zoom, but it's called Be Live. So I'm just trying to see how this works. I test. The shit is buffering. Let me take it out.
Thank you for
Yeah, I'm testing it out. I like this platform. I used it before. And look at this hoe. She still want to talk. Be quiet. I like it. It's just it buffers. It's not as strong to me as StreamYard. So I'm just testing it out. Y'all could chime in the comments if y'all want to talk some shit. I'm just in here playing around, trying to, keep my business going, keep things flowing. Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna be in here. If y'all want to just watch. I ain't really doing nothing. I'm just testing shit out, y'all. Is this StreamYard? No, this isn't StreamYard. This is Be Live. Belive. I think they have it up in the corner right here. You can see it on the screen. It's okay. Hey, Shaw, we can talk some shit. Let's go. Yeah, it's okay. I like this. I like Be Live because of the timeline. Like you can include things into it a little bit easier. So like restream. I'll try restream Tamilla. I'm just trying to see what else works. I haven't heard of restream though, so I'm gonna look that one up. Let me see. So I like you could show like I just like how it's easier to show things in here. Like see for example like this, it just seemed easier.
Yeah, but it come in with the Justin Bieber. Spin on that ass, kick it up like he a ninja. Bow cut army, I think you might be the leader. Your polo association made me a believer. Yeah, wait a minute, shit is going down. But it pop it twisted like my little sister on the playground. Kill that ass with a tootsie roll. Show 'em how you spin it round and you dip it low.
He said, show him how you dip it low. This boy's stupid. Whoo. Every time I watch that, then I'm gonna just let that shit play for a little bit because that shit is just funny to me. That damn hip hop Harry.
But it come in with the Justin Bieber. Spin on that ass, kick it up like he a ninja. Bow cut army, I think you might be the leader. Your polo association made me a believer. Yeah, wait a minute, shit is going down. But it pop it twisted like my little sister on the playground. Kill that ass with a tootsie roll. Show 'em how you spin it round and you dip it low. Woo! Show these niggas how I really go. Then my knees finna kill it in her brand new gauchos. When they holler, would you tell them no? Shake your hand when you slide.
Oh gosh, it don't froze. See, that's the thing I like about it. It be freezing, but he really just ripped it to all them kids. Like he went through and ripped them kids apart. Y'all gotta go find that Hip Hop Harry video. Yeah, like I said, I'm just in here testing shit out. Let me see how this video play. And before I actually went live before, but the app had it set to private, so nobody saw that I was live like 10 minutes ago. So I want to test this too. He really did saying that girl brand new gauchos. I had I had me a couple of pair of gauchos, so that really hit my soul. Ooh, I was like, Mommy, give me some gauchos. Give me some knickerbockers, bitch. Quarter. Who cares finna be shown? Mine with these gauchos on. I still like me a pair of gauchos. Oh, you like my commercial, Mia? Thank you. I'm just testing this out, y'all. I'm just testing this out. I'm trying to see. I don't know. StreamYard is cool. I wanted something else. I wanted to see if something else will work. And that's a commercial I made on Canva. Sorry, y'all. Something in my eyeball. First of all, let's since I got y'all a couple of y'all over here, who wanna link to the who wanna link it to the shit so we could talk about goddamn Brandy and Monica, because I just felt like them hoes, it was something off with the energy. And I think it was Brandy. I really feel like it was Brandy who made the shit be weird. Like I first of all, I missed 2 hours of it and still was able to watch an hour of the live. I was like, how who's y'all set for 3 hours to watch them be uncomfortable up there? You could I love how Funky Don even said it. He's like, you could tell that they just did that for, the culture, but they really don't like each other. Like Monica, like I think by the end of it, Monica just was over it. I was mad they didn't give me the Boy Is Mine fucking the Boy Is Mine performance that we all deserve. Who was nervous, Tamilla? You want to come in here and talk about it? Come, I'll send y'all the link. Who want to come in here and talk about the Brandy and Monica verses? Who was nervous? Brandy or Monica? They've been performing, like they said, since they was 3 years old, straight out the womb, ready to perform with a mic in their hand. Who was nervous at that point? 30, 40 years in the game. And I think Brandy was very nervous in Monica's attitude. You think Brandy was nervous of what? She don't been on Moesha, Thea, if you want to take it back, if you really a Brandy fan. Rogers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. She don't did the Scary Movie. I Know What You Did Last Summer, and she survived, because Black people don't survive in scary movies. Who was nervous? I'm sending out the goddamn link because I see we ain't on the same page. Let me see. I'll send it to your DM. This one on my StreamYard I could invite more people, but I got the free version of a Be Live, so I could only invite one person in at a time. But Tamilla, I'm gonna send it to you. Send it to you your DM if this shit move any quick enough for me. But Brandy just, it was the poems. It was all I needed to hear was dun 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 dum dun dum 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 dum. I sent you the link to Miller, but anybody else want the link to come here and talk about Brandy weirdo self? Like I know the Brandy friends gonna probably rip me apart, just like she ripped apart that fabric and put it on her back. I was like, what was she wearing? Them shoes. Brandy's shoes was weird. And then Monica, when I zoomed in and saw that she was wearing Fendi everything, like a pair of luggage, I was just like, this is tacky. And her pants were baggy in the middle. Like Funky Dot even said on his video, like I was like, I really just I was expecting more. And Brandy came in looking like that lady who live on your street that got way too much shit in her house. Like, and she tried to sell frozen cups out of there, but when you go to the door, it's like, it's too much shit in here. And I know my mama wouldn't approve of me eating this stuff. Hey, but Tamilla joined me. Come join in. I'm trying to add you in. Be Live won't let me be great. Here you go. It's adding you in. I just was like, hey, Tamilla. I'm just, you really like that? Did you really like?
So listen, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. I can see you. Not
Okay.
frozen cup. Just us, Mia.
Oh, there I go. Okay. So I have to disagree with you.
So did you watch the whole thing?
I did. I'm a Monica fan, so of course I watched the
Oh
whole.
yeah, you do like Monica
You
and
know.
Fantasia.
So I don't agree with um. So no, hold on. So Brandy, I believe she is socially awkward, and so I really
Clearly.
do. I really do. And so she was nervous. I do agree with Mia and other people that said that she had an attitude. I think it was more.
I don't think Monica had an attitude.
No, but I saw that a lot. I think it was more of, you know how people like analyze stuff and they trying to like just check the scene out. I think that's what it was because Monica is like a straight shooter. She speaks her mind, and I believe she just wasn't trying to like say or do anything that would like make Brandy uncomfortable, or you know what I'm saying? Because I saw this interview. I saw this interview with her just last night.
Brandy
It's
or
on
Monica?
YouTube, Monica, and she spoke about how there were certain things that they couldn't do during the verses. Like they give you rules that you can't like you can't get up and sing. Like the mics weren't really for them to sing. The mics were really just
Oh.
for them to dialogue, like to have quick conversations and stuff. Like you saw when she kicked her leg for So Gone. Was that So Gone? You know.
I came in for the last hour,
Oh,
so I
well,
missed so
okay.
long.
Well, one of the portions she got up and she kicked
Mia,
her
you
leg.
think Monica really is a Miss Thing? I think she's a really around the way girl.
No, she really is around the way. I love her. And I'm not just saying that because I love her, but like I met her in real life and she's very humble.
But Brandy is the problem. I really felt like Brandy was the problem. And here's the thing, she may be a sweet girl, but something about her, this is what Brandy gives me this, like a couple of things. Brandy gives me, I've been in Hollywood for so long that I'm acting every time like I'm in front of people. So you really don't know who I am. Because I feel like I've been
I
in the
get
public eye
that.
for so long that you're going to get what I think you want to know of me. Now I feel like her fashion now is like more of her who she really wants to be, but we don't know granola yarn, purple yarn in the head,
Stop
Brandy.
it. Stop it.
We know Brandy with the plaits or glam Brandy. We don't know this
Right.
Brandy who wears the thrift store coverings. And I just, it's just a little bit
Did
weird.
you
And then
just say thrift store?
this
I
and that, but you
can't.
can find some really good things at thrift store. This probably came from the thrift store. And she also gives me, my boyfriend said, he's like, Brandy's silly and goofy. Like, Brandy gives me that girl in middle school who would have been playing with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, read all the Harry Potter books, but she's very talented, and you like didn't know she had like this super secret talent, like she could dance real good or she could sing real
And
good.
that's why she was nervous.
I
That's a
know,
part of her being nervous. I'm telling you.
but she also gives me fake too. Like she also, something about her gives me fake. I don't know
So,
why.
okay, think about this. The only time we've seen Brandy is on television. Like we've never seen Brandy in this sort of setting. So this is why, like, I don't think it was fake. I just take it back to the nervousness and the socially awkward, like because she's never been in a setting like that ever, as far as I can remember.
I mean, you've performed in stadiums. I don't see what.
It's different.
I know it's a million people watching. You could never get a million people in a stadium, but
Right.
and so Mia, I love Mia said she was like she not hood like us, and then she was like I love Monica, but she said she talks with her neck. Here's the thing. I didn't feel like Monica was throwing the shade. I felt like Brandy was throwing the shade. I didn't pick up attitude until like I started hearing like the radio shows and commentary afterwards.
Right.
Because I didn't see the whole thing. But I just was like, Brandy to me was throwing shade, like when she was like, "Oh, that's Usher," or "I can't do this because of business," and girl, we got chicks. I just certain things. I just felt like it was just extra, and I get it.
Because to me, with Brandy, everything was about $1.
Yeah, and Monica seemed like she was trying to do more, and then Brandy, like even at the end, I felt like by the time The Boy Is Mine came, Monica was ready to go home, and Brandy just was still being Brandy, and they didn't give us what, like, I waited for that because I was about to cut it off and be like, I'll just watch it later. I waited that whole time for The Boy Is Mine just for them to be like I could have, I sung
Monica
it down.
didn't want to sing that song.
Monica
didn't want to sing. If you looked at it, I don't know if that's where you came in.
No, I saw the last hour.
Oh, okay. So that was before. But she was like,
Monica,
come in.
she was just like,
Brandy was like, come in. And she didn't really want to. She didn't really want to sing at that point.
At that point, she was just ready to go home. Looked like she wanted some chicken wings from Magic City, and she wanted to take off that luggage that was.
You're stupid. Not luggage.
Here's the thing. I loved Monica's outfit until I saw a picture and saw it was Fendi. I don't like the signature designer stuff.
Wear it and not let me know who it is.
Or
let
just do a little wallet or a little bag.
Right.
But I don't like the whole
I'm
gonna wear it all over my body.
Right.
It looks tacky. It just looks. Hey, Lauren Seppi. Hey, boo boo. That's my baby godmama, my future baby godmama.
Oh, hey, Lauren.
I really wanted to, because I was about to make a post. I was like, y'all, Brandy fucked up the energy to me. I got one more poem.
I just want you to know people is gonna be coming for you when they see this. I just want you to know.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Monica is here, and so are you. I was just like, okay, man.
Yeah, the poems were a little. I was like, okay, this is not Moesha. You're not sitting up in your room in Moesha. Like, I'm gonna need you to stop that. I need you to stop that.
Seppi just said that. She was like, it's Moesha, bitch. Like, Moesha does the poems. You know what? So I think that is interesting. I wonder if the writers of the show were like, this is something that she does, so let's include this into it. So that would be cool to know.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But I mean, like I said,
who you think won?
Oh, I'm gonna fight Monica. But here's the thing. I'm biased. I'm not biased, so yeah, whatever. But here's the thing. I was gonna say, like, a lot of people were just like attitude, negative, standoffish, not humble. These were a lot of words that I was seeing, right? And I'm like, during this time, like, it was 8 years, and they said it's been 8 years since they've been in the same room together, right?
Since they've seen each other?
Yes. So for two Black women that look like us to come together and draw over 2 million people on a platform, and we're all at home, something that would have never happened, right?
Hey, Tiffany, baby.
And then we bring a negative light to it. I feel like we should have kept that positivity, and I'm always gonna be positive about something.
No,
but
we can't say that. We can't. No, we can't. Here's the thing. We gave them what they gave us, because here's a prime example. Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, even though they're friends, they never had that beef that Monica and Brandy had, but that was something with love. But even with the rappers, when you would think that is a very machismo, macho, competitive thing, like, I feel like you still didn't get that with the men or whatever. And so I was like honestly, like I said, I was watching it for only an hour, and I was like, the energy in this doesn't feel good to me. And I was like, and I wasn't even reading bad comments from anybody watching it. Like, I don't know what was said in commentary afterwards, but as I was watching it, everybody was like, yes, this is my song, and I love y'all, and Vocal Bible. They call Brandy that Vocal Bible.
Right.
So I didn't see negative comments when I was watching it. It was just for me watching it, I was like, something is off between these two women, and I'm feeling it, like whatever it is. So I mean, like, you're right, we could have stayed positive, but I also feel like they put out something in the ethos between them, whatever it was, whether it was intentional or not, that we all picked up on, because I feel like we could have said the same thing about Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, and that was nothing but love. Like, everybody was like, I needed that healing for my life for the week.
Right.
So, do you think it could have been that too, though? Like something that in them that kind of perpetuated that energy?
It could be. I think because, and again, with the nervousness and it could be a different bunch of, a bunch of different things or components that could have made those energies burst out the way that they did. But the energy was a bit off, but I tried to look past that because, like, I was like, these are two ladies that I listened to sang songs to, growing up watching them. And I'm like, hell, I like both of them, but I love me some Monica. So, but I just,
Yeah, I mean, and I'm looking at the comments. Tiffany was like, she's like, I feel like we didn't bring a negative light. It was Monica. Well, it's just like,
oh my God.
she said the energy was off. Brandy said they had a convo before the show. I think she let whatever the problem was go, but Monica wasn't ready. But here's okay, so that's a different perspective.
Yeah, that's a good
Tiffany
perspective.
felt like it was Monica with the attitude, and I really felt like it was Brandy with the attitude. I felt like Monica was. I feel this is from what I saw, and like I said, I'm gonna still get a disclaimer. I only saw an hour of it, so y'all saw it more than me if you watched the whole thing. From what I saw, it was like Monica was trying to be like, yeah, let's do this, and Brandy was kind of giving her like that business, or I can't do certain things, or girl, and then by the end of it, she was just fed up. Like, I tried. It was like I tried, and I still, and this is why me and this bitch don't get along. Like, that's the way they walked off, the way they did The Boy Is Mine. It was just like, I tried and I don't care no more. Like, I really get it. The Boy Scout try my effort, and she just sucked it all out of it.
And maybe, do you think that conversation that they had should have been done prior to, like maybe days before and not the day of?
I honestly don't think, like you said, it could have been done because it's been in the planning. Hey baby, hey Julius, my best friend just came in the room. But I feel like I feel like that's a tricky one, because if they would have had it too far in advance and it didn't go right, it could have been canceled. But I don't think that it should have been had the date of, like, maybe that happens after, because because like Tiffany said, like, it could have been some energy that was brought into the verses that to be there. Like, it could have just been, it could have just been something, an afterthought, but you could have came in with positive energy and read that in that moment, versus who knows what they said to each other. Like, because I read an article that Monica punched Brandy at the VMAs back in the 90s, like 98, 99.
He slapped her, wasn't it?
Slapped her, punched her, anything.
Something, but yeah.
I have a rule. Once you physically threaten me, put pressure on me, we are done. So Brandy, in that regard, is a bigger woman to me, because I'd be like, this hoe could never touch the hem of my garment again, let alone sit let alone do a verses with me where she finna make money off me. And no, hell no. You put your on me. Now I get it, they was kids, but I gotta get my punch. I gotta get my punch back.
Yeah. Like, so let me punch you real quick before we get started.
I'm just, it was something up with them.
Yeah, Tiffany, Brandy was trying a little bit too hard, I think. And I think that goes back to that socially awkwardness. I'm gonna give her that. I'm labeling her that, because she'll come out. Listen, when was the last time before B7, this album, you seen her out? When
I saw Brandy out? I seen Brandy performing live at the Essence Fest in 2018. And she had on them garbage bag clothes then too. And I was just like, maybe she want to be comfortable. Please, okay, fashion.
And maybe she's not Maybe she's not. Can you still hear me?
I hear you, but I lost you, and I don't see you in the see. Look at this damn B live, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm testing this out, y'all. So if y'all see some kinks, this is why I'm using a new platform.
And maybe she yeah, I don't know what happened. But maybe she oh gosh, now you frozen.
Refresh the
Now can you
screen.
see me?
Let me see if
Now
you in here. Okay, let me put you back in here. Um,
okay.
you coming back in. Monica is
Okay.
ghetto. Wait, what? Monica slapped her and kicked
What?
her in the dressing room. Wait, now I can see all of the comments. The energy was off. I see your point, Nay. Monica was over it, but I don't think she gave it a full chance because of persistence. Because the person
Monica
had no
is not
match.
ghetto. Oh
And
my
Brandy was
god.
trying to, yeah, Monica slapped her and kicked her. Monica is ghetto, all caps from Julius. That's why when Monica was talking about
Dang.
kicking it indoors, Brandy said, "You did me like that." And Monica was like, "Don't say that." Wow, Brandy was being real. Monica wanted to fight. Brandy is upset, but she's actually a sweetheart. Is Brandy a sweetheart? Didn't she kill somebody?
Oh, oh Jesus. That wasn't on purpose. That don't make you an unsweet person. Oh
You're
Jesus.
right.
I'm finna go in the corner. Lord have
You're
mercy.
right. That doesn't make you a non-sweet person because Halle Berry killed somebody too, and so did that guy, that football player, and they gave him all the Hall of Fame and damn near named the city after him. So I take that
Yep.
back. I'm just
Yep.
being shady because Brandy, because in my head, Brandy fucked it up. She fucked up the thing.
Let me ask you this, or let me say
In my
this.
fucking voice.
So you talk about her clothes, right? Her dressing. Do you think she could possibly be self-conscious of her body? Because if you notice, like I've seen lately, she wear a lot of like, big baggy clothes, and she may be
Yeah,
self-conscious.
she could be self-conscious of her body, or that could be her style. Like,
Yeah,
like because Erica Badu dresses crazy to me,
yeah.
but you could never say she's my Beyonce. She could
Oh
come in
God,
here
yes, I
rolled up
know.
in a potato sack, and I'm gonna say fashion. So
Yes, see.
you don't know, like I don't know. That's why I kind of give Brandy a little bit of benefit of the doubt. Like maybe she's in that lane where she like wants
Hmm.
to wear a lot of different things and be
Right.
eclectic. Because I don't know if you've seen the BET like 40th anniversary commercials, and Brandy's in it, and she's wearing
I'm not playing with you. I'm not
she's
playing with you. What are you pulling out? Oh
she
God.
she's wearing this.
I'm not playing with you.
She she's wearing this. So
Ooh. I'm
I
not
was
playing with
like,
you.
I was like, well, if this is what Brandy's doing, if
I'm
this
not
is
playing with you.
if this is
I'm not
how
playing with you.
if this is
I'm
how
not playing
Brandy
with you.
wants the world to know her,
I'm not
then
playing with you.
this is what it is. Then, like,
I'm not playing with you.
Camilla, did you
I'm,
leave?
I'm not playing with you.
Camilla, where'd you go?
I'm right here. I don't know why the thing keep cutting off.
I think it's a connection. If this
I'm
is
not
what
even.
Brandy
I'm
if
not
this is
even
what
playing with
Brandy
you.
wants to give us, then Brandy could give us this because Erica give us a. And first of all, Julius, I never said Beyonce and Erica is the same person, so don't do that.
Ooh,
And I'm new to the Beehive, so don't do that.
ooh.
Don't do that. But Erica is my Beyonce. I stand for Erica. Okay, I love her. I love her down. Okay.
Yeah, please
What does
don't talk
Erica
about
wear though,
it
Janae? What
like
does
that.
Erica? Erica wears the same thing, but Brandy did it too. Here's the thing though. Erica stepped out from day one
Yeah,
dressing crazy. She
yeah.
came to us head wraps before we all was like, so that's
Hmm.
why it's not surprising to see it. I think Brandy came to us like, I would like to get to know if I could be. Hey,
Right.
like sitting up in like she was like that cool girl in high school,
Hmm.
like that you like. So I'm just I think for me, I think I'm still a little bit of a shock with Brandy because I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know this girl fashion wise. Like I don't know her. I'm willing to learn her.
She's a whole mama out here, so she didn't even want Monica to say, sing sideline ho dog. Like, I was like, your child is a whole 18-year-old. She probably say a hoe and all kind of whole bunch of other.
That's what that annoyed me too about Brandy. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that
Then I thought about it. I
annoying.
was like, ain't your daughter a teenager? I didn't
Yeah,
even know she was that old. At
she's
18.
18. Yeah,
Brandy, your daughter's in college. She's
right.
saying
Like,
ho to somebody.
exactly.
My daughter, that was the thing. I was just
She's
like,
like, oh my God, cover your ear. And I was like, wait, what?
what are
I
you?
was like, what's wrong about to play that? I don't know. Like, what's the problem?
That was silly to me. And
Then
I
I
love
heard
Monica was like, my kids know.
exactly. But
My
you
kids
gotta
know
be,
their mama.
your kids gotta know you. Like, you gotta be. Oh God.
And I'm like, Brandy, please don't tell me you raising some sheltered little girl who don't know what everything in the world is. We not saying your daughter
Exactly.
need to use the word hoe, but at
Right.
18, I hope she would have heard it before. Brandy upbringing and family is very sheltered. How do we not know Ray J is her brother?
But you sometimes boys and girls are raised a little differently. So
You're right, but Ray J very much was like he's the anti Brandy. Like he is.
yeah.
If Brandy's over here on the right, he's way
And
on
he
the
way
left.
in the valley.
And maybe because Brandy was like the superstar, and so her parents were protecting her image, and so I get
Right.
that.
Right.
Um, yeah, Ray J is
Yeah.
the only person about that life, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's to me, Brandy, and I'm not saying that she has any issues or whatever. I know at one point I remember like she was hospitalized, like something was wrong with her. I remember that back like because she was on Oprah
And
talking about it.
and she also talks about her mental health issues.
She talked
Like,
about what?
she also has. Did I freeze? You can hear
Yeah.
me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She also has spoken about mental health issues in the past.
Mm.
So, and I just think, that's just her new fashion.
Yeah, and I mean, growing up in Hollywood, honestly, when I watched them, I was like, even though Monica is more real and down to earth or whatever, like you could still see the impression that Hollywood has made on both of them. And I was just
Hmm.
like, that's kind of like that cautionary tale, like raising your kids up in that industry and what
Right.
happened to them.
Right.
They don't get to have that normalcy that everybody else has because, like you said,
Right.
they've been performing, like they said, since they was little girls, like forever.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
like, how is your life and your perception of people when you've been in Hollywood that long?
Exactly. Yeah.
I
And
would,
especially like Monica, because I think Monica started before Brandy. She was 12 and 13, busting out albums. So it's, but I think with Monica, her family were like, although she was raised in the church and stuff like that, I think like with her aunt, that's her aunt, Melinda, right? That's her aunt, right?
oh,
If
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
mistaken. Well, anyway, she managed her or whatever. But I just think that, and then her life experiences, the people that she was around, it just gave her those real life and realness experiences.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, Julia, stop calling Monica ghetto, okay?
She is not ghetto.
I honestly didn't know Monica was even like I never even viewed her as ghetto until like I think I found out she was dating C Murder at one point, and then I think didn't one of her boyfriends commit suicide in front of her or something like that.
Yeah.
And like so when I learned that she was dealing with like the hood dudes, I was like, oh, Monica, a little hood, and then so gone over you, silly
That's
old me. Devote so much time bound to a faithful boy. I mean,
my
we
mind.
got the new version of Janae and Tamilla up in this motherfucker. But
Oh goodness.
look at Julia
12.
talking about
Okay.
Monica said she was 12 50 million times. We only ghetto people like We only ghetto people like her. Oh, well, only ghetto people.
Hold up, I am not ghetto.
Julius, if you don't get out my motherfucking comments, shading everybody.
I am not ghetto. Okay.
I was cracking up when they put them shoe emojis in the comments because of that
Oh my
just
god.
it was not just one of them days, but it wasn't. I can't remember.
Before you
Before
walk
you
out
walk
my
on my
life.
life video, I was cracking up. But I never
A
saw
hot
Monica
mess.
as ghetto.
Okay.
Like she's been a class act to me forever.
Yeah.
So she's
Yeah.
still a class
From
act.
day one. Yeah.
I feel like she could be somebody that you could be friends with. And
Exactly.
like, hey girl, let's go get a drink, and she's gonna be she down to go to the happy hour with you.
Exactly. Exactly.
Whereas Brandy may want to take you
She
to go.
might be like, oh my god, who's gonna be there? How many people are gonna be there?
No, Brandy gonna say, let's go make candles or whatever this shit is behind me. Let's go make this together. Let me stop acting like I don't go up for Brandy because that goddamn full moon. Maybe one of those nights might be a full moon. Hey, See, that song, I go up for Brandy. So let me stop acting. And I watch Moesha down to the bone when that.
Definitely, definitely. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Who's gonna start a fight?
And start
Just block him out your comments.
Not you, friend. Everybody else. I wish I could add multiple people in because I also added Julius and Mia to the and Tiffany to the thread because we could have talked it down about this Brandy and Monica thing.
Yes.
That was StreamYard is okay. Thank y'all for testing it out and let me talk some shit real quick.
Yeah.
Thank you for Tamilla for jumping in and giving me some commentary.
Thank you for having me. No problem.
I know we got to do this
we
real
need
and
to,
officially on a better platform.
Yeah.
Because it keeps freezing.
Yeah. I know. I was looking. I'm like, am I frozen? Who's frozen?
You froze the few. You hit a few little Kims a few little times.
I hit a little. I can't.
Oh man, you know I got.
You will be the only person to have me acting silly on damn Facebook.
Hey, I love it. People need to know this side of life.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Just let me know who watched this video so I can shout them out. Cause I see you. I'm gone, Janae. I ain't playing with y'all.
Thank you, Tamilla. Bye, cousin.
You're very welcome. Bye, cousin.
Thank y'all for watching. I'm about to get out of here because this Be Live it's janky a little bit, but it was good. It did the thing. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. And let me leave y'all with a Hello News commercial.